how to overcome holiday stress and materialism that this time of year really drives home at us. It doesn't matter what you celebrate this time of year. This is a stressful season. Whether you're preparing for a big holiday celebration or you're just dealing with the extra people in the stores, on the street, and the tempers that you're running into in those places, it impacts everyone, whether you're celebrating something or not. Today in this video, what you are going to learn is my personal journey to reducing holiday stress and overcoming that negative family script that I was taught from the cradle. You can live a life during this season with lower stress and higher happiness and leaving materialism behind. I know because I've done it and I'm sharing my secrets with you today, so stick around.
GILD Coaching. More success, less stress.
Hey there, I'm Dr. Jane Mims, founder and CEO of GILD Coaching, and I have overcome a huge negative script around the holiday season, and you can too. If you have those holidays that seem to just drive you to the brink, where your nerves are frazzled and you even have problems sleeping, you gain weight, and you're just worried about getting places on time, making sure that everything is done, it doesn't have to be like that. And it really doesn't matter if you are preparing for a major holiday celebration or if you're just dealing with everybody else who celebrates the holiday that you don't celebrate. This rush around the holidays impacts every single person, but it doesn't have to impact you that much anymore. I'm going to tell you my story today. I grew up in a traditional Catholic family that was extraordinarily pious. We did our holiday church visit on Christmas Eve, and then in the morning we would wake up and Santa had come and there were gifts all over the place, and it was all about stuff, who got what, being places on time, making it to a big family meal, traveling to be with all that family, experiencing my mother argue with people because, we had that contentious family. And so my family script was really all about doing things for other people that you didn't want to do, buying things for people that you were buying on credit or that you thought you had to buy just because you had to give them a gift, and spending time with people that you don't really want to spend time with, in addition to communicating with them in ways that you really don't want to communicate. So I had a huge negative family story to overcome. Here's how I did it. Number one, I practiced major self-care rules. Now, if you want to know my top rules for self-care, that was our last video to drop, and I have linked it below in the video description. So check that out. But right now, right here, I'm going to give you my number one cardinal rule for self-care that will help your stress reduce. If it feels like a chore, it's not self-care. And this time of year, if it's not self-care, you really shouldn't be doing it. So for my other top rules in self-care, how I keep myself together, how I keep myself from getting totally stressed out and anxious and angry and grumpy this time of year, do check out this video description to get the link to last week's video that dropped all about self-care. Many years ago, I decided that I had had enough. I'd had enough of the materialism. I'd had enough of the negative family communication. I had just had enough of playing up to everybody else's expectations. So that year, I took a deep breath and I decided just to stop. Cold turkey. I stopped with everything. The gifts that I had were the gifts that I had. I didn't go out and look for something specifically because I had to give something to someone for a specific reason. I just enjoyed. I showed up, took deep breaths, enjoyed, allowed things to be done for me, allowed myself to be served others when I felt the gut calling to do so. And I didn't have any negative responses from anybody. Many times the expectations that you're living up to with gift giving or how you show up somewhere or what you bring. They're all up here. And if you stop, nothing happens except your stress goes down and you're giving yourself the space to actually enjoy. I'll tell you, the first year that I did this, the year that I just said, I'm just done and I'm gonna just give up and exist in this space. After the holiday season, family members were talking about me, saying that it was more enjoyable than ever. Saying that being with me at Christmas, being with each other at Christmas was really a lot of fun. They saw the light that I was bringing into the room. My calm, my happiness infused the room with a little bit of the same. So when you bring something different into a room, if it's a room full of frenzy and a room full of nervousness, and you bring a calm in, everyone is going to notice. And so I shifted that negative holiday story of, oh, well, the holidays are just a time to run yourself ragged and get sick because you're burnt out and buy things that you either can't afford or don't really care about for people that you feel like you have to give things to. I just stopped. And instead of giving things to these people, I brought my best self to the table. It changed things. It changed a lot of things. And you can change your life just like that as well. My challenge for you, starting in this moment and for the next 10 to 12 days, the last few days of the year, can you stop and take deep breaths? Can you respond and not react? And can you make this next 10 to 12 days of your life about people and not things? If you do, I promise you will be happier, you'll have better memories, and many holidays to come will be happier as well. I want to hear about your success with this, and so either shoot me emails, it's jane@gildcoaching.com, or just leave comments down here. I promise I will personally read every single one of them, and I will answer you. No matter what you celebrate, or if you celebrate at all, I wish you and your loved ones a happy and joyous season. Don't forget to check the video description. I always pack in free tools and gifts down there. And if this video has been of use to you, give us a thumbs up, click subscribe and that little bell icon so that you'll get a notification each Monday when we drop a new video to help you live a happier life with lower stress and more success.